3, 2, 1. That's what we're going to be drawing today. Flowers and a bird. So we are going to be pencil drawing, outlining it in black Sharpie or a black Crayola, and then we're going to be adding color. All right, let's go. Because I got my helpers here ready. I wanted to focus in so you could pause it right there if you need to see what we're looking at is the source. While we look at that source, ooh, look at that bird. We're going to come around the art classroom, my family over there on our board, to Van Gogh Sunflowers for Inspiration, all right, by Vincent Van Gogh. Are you ready, my helpers, to get started? All right, let's look down. And the first thing we're gonna do to get started is I like to do the flower that has a zigzag, okay? The zigzag on top flower, if you're holding your paper as this, decide which way it's gonna go. You go up, down, up, down, up. That would be a beginning of a zigzag. Let me do that again. Up, down, up. Now when you come up, touch that point and come down, swoop around, and then you could slowly down, get that other point and connect it. Okay? If you messed up, it's okay. That's why you guys are starting in pencil and I'm starting in Sharpie. And then you're welcome to erase or get a new paper. Okay? That's one. Then right about in the middle, you're gonna have a stem that comes down.
That was two.
You got it. You got it. It's looking amazing. Actually, I really like that flower. I'm going to probably use that flower. All right, so you got one flower. Let me do that again. It's a zigzag, down, up, down, up. That's called a zigzag. It's an element of art and a principle of design. Then like the letter L is a stick going down. Then once you've done one, do another one. I'm going to have this one. I'm going to start with the C this time, the cup, right? The bottom, because I want this one facing that way. Looking good here. Looking good. Looking good. Now, from the top of this one, the smaller one, I'm going to down, up. I'm going to stop right there and go down, up, and connect it. So you got to stop and go slow. It's not just like that. You got to see where you're going to connect your three things. This one is coming into a vase, so I'm going to have the stem come down and stop, and now I'm going to do a leaf. A leaf, I'm going to do a curve and another curve. And I'm going to do a leaf on the other side, a curve and another curve. If you want, you could do some veins in the leaves. You don't have to. That's really cute.
Connect it?
Yeah, connect the stick to it. It's okay, your flowers could be growing, but I'm going to show you now where they're going to be by doing an oval shape. An oval is the top of the vase. And this way you can have the stems come right into the vase. Okay, then my third stem, I'm going to have facing that way. My third one, I'm starting with the stem. Okay? Yeah. So you guys, once you know how to do a zigzag top, a letter C is for cookie on the bottom, and how to do a curve line and a curve line for the leaf, you can have your flowers in any direction. My next one is going to have the letter C here. It's going to have the zigzag, down, up, and then I'm going to have to attach that last up. All right? And my one leaf I'm going to have is coming out is a curve line and a curve line. And if you want, you could do veins. You don't have to. All right? Yes, you've done 3. Look at all this amazing art, and they're all looking cute. And if you don't like it, you can erase. But if you like it, we could outline it with a black Sharpie. So when we paint over it, you could see your lines through it. Now, if you have the vase, the open hole, it's like a O at that direction. You're going to come down and decide where the bottom of the vase is, and you could do another O like that to know it's curved and go down. So it's down, kind of a curve, and up to do the base. And if I could get you to do a shadow under there, like a little scribbling to show it's on something, that would always give it a little more dimension. All right, and even in the example up there, they have a little shadow under their vase. Okay, see that little shadow on the bottom? All right, so we're back to dun-dun. You guys ready to go on? Mm-hmm. They have little spirals. I really like the spirals to design their little cup the flowers are in by doing a swirl around. That way we don't have to do water in the cup. It's not a see-through cup. All right, now to do the bird. I really like this funny bird, and then we'll do the one flower and the bird on this side. To do this bird...
Make it creative on the cup?
Ooh, you can make it creative. That's a really great question. Riley, I love how you're thinking of personal expression, and I really like how you added shading underneath. All right, check out this bird. If you're on the bird, a straight line. Check out the body, and then a letter C upside down or a U. It's gonna be your
Can't see.
easiest bird you ever do. It's like a letter U, right? U. And then look at the beak. The beak, I'm gonna have the beak coming up and facing the way I want it to face is a triangle. And then the eye is a circle. Now,
This is not good.
yeah, my face isn't the best. I tried to have that going up so he's smelling the flowers. I like your beak better. Looks so cute. All right, now look at these long, silly legs. This bird has 1, 2 long legs, and his are kind of like out. And his little, like bird-looking claws are just in the grass here. So you can have some grass here. And what they did is some lines representing grass.
Let me just shade over here so it can look like something.
Ooh, good job with the shading. You've learned something in art class. I love how you added shading for dimension. And you girls who had pencil, it's probably gonna be easier to shade. Now this bird's not done yet because we're gonna do the tail feathers. So we're gonna come up. And I like how that swishes around like a real feather. I'm doing 1, 2, 3 feathers. Then you could add a little design in that feather if you wanted it to look more feathery, or you don't have to. You could just do 3 feathers and then a wing. To do the wing, you could just do a little line and then do a little curl to design the wing. And when we add color, that wing you could see is gonna be a different color than the bird. All right, you girls wanna do the last flower and the butterfly? You up for adding some more personal expression, or have you thought of anything you wanted to add into it to add personal expression? How about we go up high for the butterfly? Now this cute little purple butterfly has a body in the middle, just like all butterflies, right? Then I like doing the 2 antennas. Ooh, love how you girls are going adding personal expression. You're doing the drip top. And then for butterfly, there's usually 1, 2 wings. 1, 2 wings, and then some designs.
This is my easy one. Easy butterflies are.
All right, let's see your easy butterfly. Ooh, look at that shading in there. Looking amazing. Ooh, you start with the wing, 1 wing at a time, huh? Nice job. I love seeing how we all do things differently. The last flower that's sticking up over here is gonna be the one I'm growing at home, a big sunflower, by doing a bump, like a big middle. It's gonna be a kind of a silly, easy one. And then petals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this one's growing out in the wild, so this one's gonna have a big, long stem coming down with some leaves here. Because I'm growing sunflowers and they're really, really tall. I think it's gonna be taller than me. So this little bird in this little pot with pick flowers is gonna be shorter than that one. Ooh, beautiful job. All right, well, our next thing we're gonna do is we're going to watercolor it. And if you want to use the color pencils to color in so you stay in the lines with some flowers, you can as well. But I think you two are ready for outlining it in black Sharpie. Beautiful job. Wow. Over now, you want to show your art? Ooh, nice job on that. I love how you're adding shading. Then we're going to go over it in Sharpie. And then we're going to add whatever color. Now, instead of doing that as sunflower, you can add whatever color you want to make it amazing. Ooh, look at that butterfly. That's an easier one. So I'm going to end with ideas for color. And then we're going to use your favorite colors. Over now.